All right. I think we're live on all platforms currently today, although I've got to add a few others like X and things like that. But I got KMT live. I got Dr. Kiltz and CNY Instagram and Facebook, YouTube. Thanks for stopping in, Dr. Rob Kiltz. It is another awesome Monday. Authority. Question it. We must question authority every day. And I think that's why kind of when we're adolescents, we're always trying to younger buck the system. But I think we need to remember to question authority because they're telling you eat fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. They say that cereal's better than beef and butter. My friends, lied to. Brother Ray, Amy Perrin, Fu S, Christine, James, Kim. All right, Amy, I'm going to do the Lions diet with you. I've decided. Let's do this. I'm all in, feeling better and better and better every day. I'm sticking to the Lions way. I'm going to call it the Lions way, right? Uh, Eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, weak and meek. That's it. All right. Elizabeth, hello from Michigan. I'm 5'5" and have lost down to 110. I look emaciated. How do I gain weight? You got to eat the fat. You must focus on fat over protein. Fat is the fittest thing you can eat. Adipose tissue, the rawer, the better, in my opinion. We're eating too much lean meat, not enough fatty meat. Throw in some of Kiltz's ice cream, some butter. That will help. And do the resistance work, which is better than all the cardio stuff, right? Just do the resistance work. That's all you need to do. And do the stretching. Those are the things that I love to do. Minimize to maximize, eliminate to be the illustrious leader. Rock on. Blessed every single day. But Elizabeth, absolutely focus on mostly fat, white stuff, right? The yolk, the butter, the cream. That's it. From Portugal, Dr. Kiltz, is breaded chicken okay on carnivore? You can use some panko, some pork rinds. That's the way to bread it. With pork rinds, do not use bread. Minimize, eliminate bread to master the universe. All right, let's get a wave and shout out to all my Instagram brothers and sisters around the globe. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Kiltz is going to be at the Carnivore Bitcoin Meetup. He's going to be in Orlando. He's going to be in Charlotte with Audra Coleman. And wherever you're at, Kiltz is going to be there. We're all working together as brothers and sisters. I was at Cops and Campers this last weekend. Really, really great. Eric Reynolds and his wife and kids and many others were there. Kevin Donaldson was there sharing about the trauma that people go through as cops and how we can all improve our lives. And what we've seen what's going on with the Trump and the attempted putting him down is a frown in my side. But what I see, it's inspirational in so many ways. But we got to put the weapons away and bring healing to the world each and every day. And, if it doesn't take you down, it inspires you to do better. And that's what I see. Somehow there's inspiration here. I can't fix what happened. I can only use what happened yesterday to build a better today and tomorrow. Good morning, Amy, Christine, Charlotte, Raymond Kills, my brother. Fu S, good morning. Michael Pregler, Andrew Paquette, good morning. I'm doing great online, easier than I thought it would be. Amy, I'm with you online. Lions all the way. Lions lead. Sheep be the feed. Ryan Pasquale, good morning. Doing research on iodine. How important is this for your bodies? Well, it's critical. But the problem is you don't need to add the supplements. You just need to simply eat the fatty meat, the organ meats. And I think the raw are the better, and rare raw is the best. But a little bit of Lugol's is not going to take you down. It's going to probably help a little bit. But if you eat the fatty meat, look at Kiltz's organ meat supplement. We're going to work to get a little thyroid in there too. Maybe a little ovaries for the women and testicles for the men. But mostly focus on eating fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, rarely salt. Now, you can do the cream with yolks and no sugar at all, not needed. And again, to focus on the fat, that's the fittest. Ryan Paquette, Pasquale, awesome. Iodine, you could do some Lugol's. And I got, let's see if I could do this. I gotta take this off a second. Let me see if I could do this. All right, can you hear Kiltzy? I was grateful to get a tasty air fryer shipped to me by the Tasty Company, and I'm really excited to open it up and share it. I'm a really big fan of air fryers. I think they're fantastic. So you got to check it out. But we're going to be unboxing it this week and sharing some stuff, and maybe you could share a little bit about your recipes on the keto carnivore way. All right, we're back. You guys hear Kiltzy okay? All right, made Kiltz's ice cream yesterday. It tastes a bit eggy. Can I add 1 or 2 yolks instead? Yeah, you can just do some yolks in there, Sibby. The original recipe is just the eggs without just yolks. So yes, and you can add a little, like just drip in a little butter that's just going through the machine. Yeah, the least amount of egg yolks I can add. Whatever you want. Again, I'm not telling you not to do the whites. A little bit's okay. Let's see. At least again, 1-to-1 you can do yolk to egg. You could switch it around, add more whites even to get a little more fluffy and fluff that up first. Rock on, my friends. Thank you for stopping in. Don't forget, there's a Q button on the bottom of the question section, and for Instagram, and just put it right in the comments for my good friends on YouTube, Facebook. I'm going to be adding, we got X out there, and we got to do some stuff. I watched the Sean Baker comment on Trump's assassination attempt. Really inspired by Sean Baker. And ultimately, what he's saying is that we're all damaged secondary to the diet we've been consuming that likely made this young man be a little kind of crazy and go out there and try to take someone down instead of working in the way of the words. Remember, go out there and share your words why you think something should be different. That's what we're here to do. The word is the way. Ferris 3DG, thank you. Jonah Toet, morning Doc, Giovanni, good morning, good afternoon, good evening around the globe. I was watching some really great stuff on Instagram today of taking, get a quarter cow, cut up the meat into small pieces, put them in a jar, seal them up in a pot, and boil them for 12 hours. And that's one of the ancient ways with some salt. They used a little bit of pepper and maybe some bay leaves and stuff, but I think all you need is a salt in the jar. Look at our good friend, our good, amazing friend, Salisbury, James Henry Salisbury. Salisbury, and my other book that I really love, Fat of the Land. That's it. And by Vladimir Stephenson. A couple of my really inspiring guys is Stephenson and Salisbury, and Weston Price is another guy. I was watching Dr. Abs yesterday, ABS with Stephen Thomas, an interview, really great guy. And these were his heroes. And, I said, well, wow, those are my heroes also. They've shared some ideas that are ancient heritage. We are ancient hunters. We likely gathered some, but mostly we hunted, and without the hunt, we were dead. You can't live on plants alone, unfortunately. Rock on to my brothers and sisters around the globe. We're here to put our weapons away and work to share the word. To the beautiful person in the stands that was taken down at the event with Trump. Sorry to hear that. Another hero in some ways of all of us, that we're not going to run away. Again, all sides, speak the words. Let's put it out there and go to the voting booth and cast your vote. That's what we're here to do. Participate in the universe and life in positive, loving ways. That's what we're here to do. Carnivore at 60. Good morning, carnivores. Lions we be. Kiltz is working on his new book, Christ Carnivore, The Lion's Way. I'm currently on my Lion's Way diet, which is basically animal products only. Animal products only. Oh no, wait a minute. But no eggs and no milk products. So just the real stuff. Dr. Nelson Vasquez, good morning to you. Did Jake get to you about us doing an interview? I'll see you in Orlando. We're going to have a booth in Orlando. Be there. I got to work in Sarasota, I think, Saturday morning, but we're going to be rock stars. I'm going to bring some Kiltz Cups, some Kiltz Caps, some Kiltz shirts, and working on a whole bunch of fun stuff to get us moving to the next level. Sonia Walker reactions. Good morning. Hello, Kiltz and Tribe. Went for a walk on the beach yesterday and unfortunately burned a little from the hot sun. Thankfully, it's only a little sensitive. Again, even when you're carnivore, doesn't mean you're not getting it. I mean, it's been really cooking out there. When it's really, 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 really extra hot, be careful. Mark Sapien, good morning to you. Thank you, thank you. And I appreciate you. My brothers and sisters were working together. The why it works and doesn't work in life is a mystery, but maybe it always works the way it's supposed to. That's the part we need to learn to accept, to go for it. Suzanne, thanks. I appreciate you so much. You are the best. Nelson from Lisa Barb, gratitude is the attitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, a little Norman Vincent Peale in the morning, a little positivity every day. The whole purpose of me being live is I need the daily inspiration. I need to be inspired, and so I come to hang out with you guys and gals and love to read a little positivity every single day. Dare to be what your best self knows you ought to be. Dare to be a bigger human being than you have ever been. Remember, you are the best you can ever be right now, but you're working for tomorrow to be better and better and better. Audra Coleman, we're going to be with Audra and the team down in North Carolina, September. Do I got it? I got to look at my schedule. Let's get Kiltz's schedule out. I got this here. Okay. So I will be on the 26th at the Candleman's Feast down, I think it's in, is it in Tennessee? Maybe? Yes. We'll check on that. I'll be in Orlando on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Get to Orlando. And then coming up in September, we got some good stuff coming up. I think it's a New Jersey meetup with Lisa Wiedemann. You got to sign up and be there. And then the 21st, Audra Coleman meetup, North Carolina. You guys got to be there at these places. This is where we all connect. And we realize that all of us have been suffering from a plant-based, low animal fat diet for hundreds, whatever your lifetime is, you've been suffering, and we can fix it. And I was listening to Scotty Breezy from Australia this morning, showing that the stars that they put on food that say some are better and some are worse, the cereals have the best stars, and meat and butter had either the lowest or no stars. Can you figure that out? I don't know what the issue is, but it's a little crazy, right? Lisa Gall, good morning to you. Victoria Smith from Queensland. Let's see. Good morning. I've been doing research on iodine. We got Amy Perrin, rock on. Let's see. Queensland, Australia, nighttime. Victoria. Let's see. Veronica, Lisa Gall. Good morning. Carne Vide. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Missed you. Missed the early morning tribe. Nice to be here. 2 a.m. for me. What suggestions do you have for not fearing the lack of sleep? I struggle knowing how much sleep I need and can wake up exhausted even with 7. So I never think I need sleep. I sleep when I'm tired and I work when I'm alive and waking. And when I'm even sleeping, I'm dreaming of what I'm doing next and building and loving and creating. And so how much sleep do you need? Whatever sleep you get. But again, I take naps. I love naps. Naps are really fantastic. Snap a nap and reset the synapse. Snap a nap and reset the synapse. That's all you need to do. I never chastise what I didn't do or what should have been. I imagine that all works according to God's way. Thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day, for everything in my life, and when I'm awake, what do? I read, I listen to, I watch, I get to the pottery studio, the painting studio. I'm inspired by my good friend, Erica Arntz, who's a great painter. I've got some new stuff that I'm going to be working on. It starts in the mind. I got to set up my studio a little bit differently. So I'm really working on it. The Good Kitchen. You inspire Kiltz too, by the way. We're inspiring each other. Listen, we're the alive category. I don't want to see the negativity or the worry, the fear, the regret, the judgment, but we are that way. Sometimes we get down and out and depressed, and it's okay. That's where you got to pick up the book by Wayne Dyer. You got to go to Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, Eckhart Tolle, Rob Kiltz. If you depend on others for your value, it is other worth, not self-worth. But we're learning from others. It's okay to learn from others. I learn from you every day. We're learning from each other. And as we build the positive, I mean, I was kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read, father in jail, growing up in LA. And I realized that God gave that to me for the training grounds to make me stronger. Now, you might say, well, you did some bad things, you wasted your time, and that might be true, but he kicked my booty and made me stronger every single day. Let's see, Miana Son, hello to you. Champagne Wallace, so grateful for your morning pep talks from Ottawa, Canada. I was listening to Jordan Peterson. He's inspiring. Love his books, love his podcasts, and all those things. I'm learning from you, my friends. Be the teacher, be the student, be the learner of life. That's it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Veronica Smith, a carnivore 2 years, solitary kidney after a cancer and peripheral nephrectomy, partial nephrectomy on solitary. I've never felt better thanks to Kiltz and carnivore. Thank you so much, Veronica. This is, again, I'm inspired by Baker, Bella, Barry, Wiedemann, Kelly Hogan, Judy Cho, so many others that have been are all in the space together. Brothers and sisters, we're doing this together. I don't know who's better than ever, but I even look at this shooter against Trump as somewhat damaged by a plant-based, probably eating cereals and pasta and bread, and damaged in the brain. Didn't unfortunately see the way, but we are here to teach others that we can clear the mind and be stronger by going carnivore. Carnivore is the way, the lion's way. Let's see, Marie Lulu Hayes. Creativity is amazing for cultivating a positive mindset, also for increasing mental agility. I got to find Kiltz's. Mrs. Wong taught me to throw clay in the 10th grade at John Marshall High School in Los Angeles in 71 or 2, I can't remember exactly, and jewelry, and then I learned to paint and pottery and poetry and music. It's art that I think is so important for all of us. You got to participate in artistic endeavors, and some of it's like shit, and others are like, wow. My good friend Brighton Kelly is here. Good morning. Let's go carnivore. OMAD, game changer. Down in Colombia, I think you are. I don't know if you moved. I saw something on when you were in Colombia yesterday. My good friend Brighton Kelly, you got to check his stuff out. Coach and cheerleader. And there are so many great, amazing coaches and cheerleaders out there. We want to link with those coaches and cheerleaders, help share with others that you need to get a coach and cheerleader. You're a student. I'm a student. We're all students and teachers. Nelson. I shouldn't say it. If you Google it, it causes issues. Without it, it causes Orion, right? It's refreshing to witness and learn from a lover of life. Carne vitae. Let's see. What is it? Carpe meat, carpe carne. Carpe diem, seize the meat. All right. Let's see. Carpe carne. That's all it is. All right. We got that. In Western civilization, we're accustomed to believing that what we produce and what we get for ourselves is our measure of who we are, when in fact, it's a spiritual dead end. Remember, the stuff you gain and gather and the successes in life are not the point. The point is the doing, right? Chop water. What's it? Chop wood. Gather water. Is it something like that? You guys know what it is, right? Seize the meat, carpe carne. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I was watching another video. I can't remember who it was. Someone in Italy. This is this butcher. Oh my God, he was amazing. And he said, "Carpe carne," right? Chop water, uh, carry no chop wood, carry water. Chop wood, carry water. Simple things. I washed the dishes, cleaned the house, did some laundry. T said, "Why'd you do the laundry?" Because you know what? I made the bed. Brother Ray always says, make the bed first. And we're on the journey of life. Remember, it is not a measure of the stuff, the any of that stuff. None of that. It's just doing. Do or do not, there be no try. Another really great, interesting book is A Short Life by Jim Slotnick. Jim was a fellow student with me back in LA at Los Angeles Free Clinic. In his first year of medical school, he was diagnosed with brain cancer and died 2 or 3 years later. He wrote this great book. I love reading our stories. Remember, you and I are going to die. We're going to be fertilizer. You may as well put something down, do some painting, pottery, poetry, do some blogging, go to the meetings, meet other people, learn and share and grow together because we're doing this together, my brothers. Recommend carnivore for people who don't have any problems to overcome. It's animal-based, better for some. Animal-based is best for everyone, Emily. And the problem is, I believe that a plant-based diet and you don't have any problems, the problem is it's doing the silent damage underneath, and it shows up when you least expect it. So I think we should focus on animal-based, minimize the plants, but you should not eat any plants raw. And I'm not a fruit eater. I stick to fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, small amounts of sugar. But again, I'm not addicted to anything but life. I'm addicted to life, my friends. Be addicted to life, the loving life, kindness, generosity. We've all been mad, sad, angry, been sort of crazy in ways that we think, what? Nah. Right on, Brother Ray. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for the hanging out with Kiltz in the morning, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Time, USA. What does Jim have to say? Let's give a little Jim conversation. Remember, medical school seemed like it would begin innocuously enough. The first day of school was orientation day, designed to provide the student with the opportunity to meet the people that he or she would be hanging out with for the next 4 years. Orientation days began with a talk by Dean of Medical School, Dr. D, his rousing, inspiring discussion of the path that we were about to embark upon bored me to tears. He was followed on this day, on this dais, by a procession of assistant deans. Each managed to reiterate Dr. D's speech in a slightly different way. Dr. O was the special guest star. I knew from my undergraduate days he had made a name for himself and his work on the effects of LSD upon the central nervous system of elephants. The story I heard was that Dr. O had mistakenly based his dosage calculations on the total body weight of the elephant rather than on the brain weight of the beast. A test elephant was given his dose of acid with a hypodermic gun immediately after receiving the injection. The poor elephant walked around in half circles for about 10 seconds and then keeled over dead. We're learning by doing, I guess, and this is a life of doing every day. Living your best life, how to think, eat, and connect your way to better flow. Now, I wrote this when I was doing a little bit more plants, but here, keto carnivore. Listen, if you're a plant eater or animal eater, you're still part of the journey for all of us. I believe that if you cook the carbs well and add more animal fat, you'll be healthier and eat less frequently, right? Faith. Notice the good. From now on, when you stand in front of yourself in the mirror, notice the good things instead of the bad. If you have become accustomed to picking yourself apart and criticizing yourself in the past, you may want to start with the small things like, these jeans look hot, awesome, and amazing. I'm having a good hair day today. Rock on. It doesn't matter how small the thing you notice is, as long as it is positive in nature. Be positive. That's the most important thing in life is be positive. Start the day positive, loving, kind, positive. All right. I made liver gummies over the past few days and tried it tonight. Yum. Anyone wants liver, put slices on a tray in the fridge in a few days. And that's all you need to do. I dry age my meats, my organ meats, and my Lion's Way. I'm on the Lion's diet, essentially, the Lion's Way. Fatty meat, salt water, anything from the animal, but nothing from the plant. And, but no eggs or butter. Marcus Aurelius, a break of day, when you are reluctant to get up, have this thought ready to mind. I'm getting up for man's work. Do I still then resent it? If I am going out to do what I was born for, the purpose for which I was brought into the world, or was I created to wrap myself in blankets and keep warm? But this is more pleasant. Were you then born for pleasure? All for feeling, not for action. Can you not see plants, birds, ants, spiders, bees all doing their own work, each helping in this own way to order the world? And then you do not want to do the work of human beings? You do not hurry to the demands of your own nature, but one needs rest too. One does indeed, I agree, but nature has set limits on this too, just as it has to eating and drinking, and yet you go beyond these limits, beyond what you need, not in your actions, though, not any longer. Here you stay below your capability. That's why I say one meal a day is the very best way. We are used to food scarcity, not food plenty. In food scarcity, you ate whatever you can. In food abundance, you ate whatever you can because it was only from time to time, because fat is where it's at. And if you're not fat in a famine, you're fertilizer fast. This is the simple concept. Listen, we are omnivores, true. And but my bet is that you are at higher risk of being taken down by eating poisonous plants than eating the dead meat. Now, to take down the meat, that was risky too. So eat the meat, be the master. All right, Edwin Bickle, good morning. LJL, let's see, bread your chicken with pork and rinds, absolutely. Mark Sapien, I have a friend with an ectopic kidney that's shrinking. Will carnivore be beneficial? Absolutely. Carnivore is the kick-ass, most amazing thing you could ever do for everyone and anyone. Be the master, eat the meat, be the weak and meek by eating the mush. That's it. And I love Stephenson and Salisbury, and also the what is it? Eat the meat, be the master. Right on. Weston Price Foundation. M. Butler, good morning. Julia Greenblatt, sound great. Happy Monday. Thank you. Meat, MEAT, Julia. Thank you. Susan T. started carnivore December 23 until mid-April, but then went wonky till July. Yikes, back on track. Cannot eat them carbs. Grateful to know what is food. Food is the animal, and you become the animal when you don't eat the meat, meaning that you become a little crazy. I too sometimes eat a cookie, cake, or ice cream, but I minimize and I maximize the fatty meat. I typically eat one meal a day. I've never felt better. I sometimes snack on some butter, some cheese, and I drink my Gerolsteiner. I did a 5-day fast last week. Let's see, our next fast. When's our next fast? Our next fast is going to be the 5th, 6th, 7th of August. Join us. Again, whether you do it for 1, 2, or 3 days, we're going to do another 5-day fast in January, 5 to 7 January, July. But the first 1 to 3 days of the month, you do a 2 to 3 day fast. Even if you're just doing one, you're good. What do you think about organs? I think organ meats are great. I recommend them highly. The name of the game is have faith in God every day. What's the optimal level of testosterone for women? I don't measure testosterone. I have a low testosterone, but my testosterone function is fine. See, I think we've been lied to that you need to measure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, oh, your levels are low, and then you're going to be worried. You're going to think you need a supplement or a drug, and I don't think you do. So I typically don't measure. So you got and again, there are numbers based on the lab where you have it done, but in my opinion, stop measuring. Eat the fatty meat, have faith in God, and get out there and go do something in life. Whether you're a painter, potter, poet, musician, get out there and go at it. Right? The odd cookie or slice of toast a few times a year. Worry about mixing those carbs. No, Emiluse, if you have those carbs, add the fat. That's the most important part to do. I guess if you're going to have a cake, make it butter frosting, right? Lots of butter, small amounts of sugars. But again, the time to time, I don't call myself an addict, except I'm addicted to life and a good life, a fun life. I've learned to fly airplanes and jets, and I'm a surgeon, I'm a coach, cheerleader, a writer, a poet, a musician, but I just label those things in good ways. You are all those things too, by the way. You are a rock star and capable of everything and anything. Remember, aim for the stars. You hit the moon, then you go to Saturn and Mars and Uranus, wherever those things are in the next universe, because you are the great creator of the universe. Nobody creates the universe but you. Now, you might look and say, and negative thinking, oh, I don't like them. Remember, what you don't like of that over there creates not liking what's inside here. So you are but what you think. That's why you wanted the positive words of the way. Susan T. agreed, Dr. Baker, when we are on the road with serious impaired peeps. But remember, we are all going to die. When and how, don't know. But remember, every day, be the good Samaritan of life. Help others. I had a flat tire the other day, and Izzy, I think Israel, came and helped me. I was on Beef Road on Seneca Turnpike. I don't know. There was something in the road, took my tire out, and I just got a new tire last week. And this was on Friday. Was it Thursday or Friday? Let's see. Now I got to remember. I went and saw my daughter. It was Friday, and Pilar and Luca had dinner with them. And did I eat a bite of ice cream? Yes. Don't take me down. Yes. And from time to time, I minimize to maximize. I typically do my one fatty meal a day. I do my workouts with my weights, but I do the words of wonder every day. That's the most important thing. You are what you think. That's it. Mari Lulu Hayes, Michael Keene, Pula, Michael Keene. Good morning. The Misson, good morning to you. KC Hewitt, good morning. Can't wait to meet you on August 12th. That Jacob Flynn recommended you for our next journey. Here for you. Dr. Rob Kiltz, I started CNY Fertility the day I was born. Affordability, access, quality, integration. We are making our move for Southern California. We're working on all of our locations to make them better. We're really excited about it. We're grateful to everyone for making life better. Well, that is it. Let's see. All right. Jake, hey, Nelson, text me again. I'm going to send it to Jake. Jake's been crazy, but I'm going to be doing a live with Nelson Vasquez, Dr. Nelson Vasquez, Scott Everson. We're going to connect together. We're all doing this in rock star ways. C. Sanchez, good morning, Dr. K. And everyone, wide awake in Central California. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and faith with the world. C. Sanchez, how you doing? My parents lived in Tulare. My brother, my nephew Justin, grew up there in Central California. Love it there. My sister Marianne is buried there. She's a rock star. She taught me much in my life, and we're learning together. So to my 2 a.m.ers in California, I love you. I'm grateful to you, my brother, raised up with us today. Good luck to you. SoCal, having a meeting with the hiring manager for a job I really want today. UPenn, I'm going to meet with your new boss, your new job, and a few pieces of sourdough bread to avoid keto breath. Listen, sourdough with a lot of butter. But if you kick ass and get rid of the bread, you'll feel better. There's the keto breath. Who cares? Who cares? They're going to say, wait a minute. Are you a ketovore? Ketovore, carnivore. We're all the lions. We're born lions. We live like lions, and we are the way. Alana Cassidy, good morning. Have a fractured toe. Would increasing many eggs help rest the toe? Yesterday, I was carrying something and it hit the door jamb and it pushed into my ribs. I got a little sore rib today. I'm thinking, how did that happen? It's kind of like my flat tire on Friday. It happens. And I was like, when I got my flat tire on Friday, I pulled over. I had the long, great day. I was driving home. I was just, my mind was thinking on getting to bed. And then suddenly it was like, oh shit. Then I kept on trying to get the automated roadside assistance, and it just wouldn't take all my information. I drive a Cayenne Porsche, and they weren't coming through, so I went to AAA. I've been a member for 51 years, and slippity easy, Izzy Israel came, amazing. We changed the tire. I held the flashlight. Great guy. It's got a 13-month-old rock star. And so if you know any of the AAA men and women doing the work, road assistants, and give them space, and to those cops out there, give them a thumbs up doing the work out there in the world. Rock on to my Central Cali friends. Plague Doctor, good morning to you. Milk Tea Alliance, very fake news yesterday. Yeah, I don't listen to the news. I don't watch it. I just, I say, God's got this. I simply say, God's got this. That's it. Christ Carnivore, The Lion's Way. That's Kiltz's new book coming out in March of 25. The destiny of each one of us to express the principle, Christ in you, the hope of glory, Colossians 1:27, Christ in you. Those we look upon as saints and sages in human history have all practiced the presence of God. They have all come to a realization of that inner glory and have let the light shine. Each one of us must also learn to practice the presence of God and to let our spiritual light shine in the world. We are all members of the universal divine family. We are all children of God because God is us. There's nothing in the sky. Remember, the sky is what you create in the mind. That's it. So you say, yes, some eggs to heal, but the healing is best when you're fasting. See, most people don't even know that the lipoproteins, chylomicrons, VLDL, IDL, LDL, and HDL, they're all part of, there's no good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. There's no good fat and bad fat. There's no good LDL and bad LDL. I'm sorry. Cholesterol and fat is part of your body and building blocks. Why would one LDL or HDL be bad and one be good? Because we need something to measure and convince you that you need a medication, that you need a drug. You need the medical industry to help you and give you a drug that you become addicted to and you can't get away from it. I love listening to Georgia Ede. See, do I have Georgia Ede's book here somewhere? Georgia Ede. This is absolutely one of my rock star peeps and so inspired by Georgia Ede. And again, you're a rock star too. But the rock star way is basically put it out there. Take some risk. What does the Daily Stoic say? That's we got to get there. You guys doing good? Thanks for hanging out with Kiltzy. What do we got? Susan Underwood, Pula, great. Mistakes and wrong turns or unknown experiences, never waste the time. That's it. So maybe as we label it, we enable it. All is good and great in the day. All is great and good in the day. Things happen. Now, what are you going to do to make them good news? Right on. That's what Jesus Christ brought to us, the good news. Everything is part of the good way. All right. It's simple. When you've done well and another has benefited by it, why, like a fool, do you look for a third thing on top? Credit for the good deed or a favor in return, Marcus. Yesterday is done, and tomorrow we're doing. Today is part of the fun. Oh, I should say maybe yesterday is done. Today we're doing. Tomorrow's the dream. That's it. Yesterday is done. Today we're doing. Tomorrow's the dream. Hi from the UK. Let's see. Callan Lanks. Love everything. Thank you so much, my brother, my sister, my good friends around the globe. We're all brothers and sisters. Our children are the key that we're here to take care of. I'm so blessed. My beautiful daughter Pilar, her partner. They're looking forward to their first child. I'm looking forward to from her first grandchild. But God is always on the journey to bring us better and better and better. All right. Remember this: mistakes and wrong turns are unknown experiences. There is no mistake and there's no wrong turn. It's all God's way. Sonia Walker Reactions. I never believe that anyone is more important than anyone else. We are all one and the same. I agree with you, Sonia. We are all rock stars. We are all at the highest level, the God's level in life. You are amazing. Omar Alvarez, good morning. How do you poach your eggs? Well, I've been actually doing like a 4-minute boiled egg. I boil it for 4 minutes, and then I take it out and I put it in cold water. The other way to do it is boil the water and then put the egg in there for 5 minutes. Take it out, put it in the cold water. I'm not an expert at poached eggs, but it's as simple as a little bit of vinegar with some boiled water. Put the egg in there and stir it up. Although there are lots of really great YouTube videos and stuff on there on Instagram and all stuff. I am like working on but I love poached eggs. I love the kind of like the firm yolk. I'm sorry, the firm white and the kind of the runny yolk. That's the best. If you stop at Mirbeau and Skinny Atlas, they make a great, amazing poached eggs. 2 poached eggs, some bacon, and lobster and butter. Bingo. Bingo. You can use vinegar. Yes, I think it makes it a little bit better. Reset your connection by eating meat. Edwin Bickle, reset your connection by eating meat. Absolutely. All you need to do is eat the meat, be the master. I think fasting is really one of the best things you can do. Fasting is lasting 1 meal a day. Do a 2 to 3 day fast once a month, a 5 to 7 day fast once or twice a year. We're going to say twice a year because it's January, July. So the first 1 to 3 days, throw in some fasting. And if you have a snack or two, don't lose your shirt over it. If you do, show those muscles. Remember, if you're 100 pounds overweight, as we have labeled it, you have the strongest muscles and bones you can imagine. With you simply go carnivore in 1 to 2 weeks, you'll be feeling better and better and better. Our good friend Todd, an SBG, lost like 270 pounds, I think, or some radical, amazing number. He's a rock star. He's still, as we label it, overweight. But remember, I don't label anyone as over or under. You're perfect the way you are. And carnivore, he says, has eliminated his anxiety, his depression, all those things. And he's participating in life. And your job in life is participation. That's all it is. And don't wait for Todd is awesome, Crystal. I love Todd. And so many and look at, don't wait for perfection. Perfection is already there right now. You're already perfect. And we're working on a meetup in Orlando coming up in the beginning of August. We're going to hopefully get maybe some others to all join us together, SBG, and maybe we get Scott Everson's team and all of us together, bringing it together for a great, amazing meetup, right? That's it. Reset your connection by eating meat. Edwin Bickle, painting about 4 years ago, carnivore. I started painting about 4 years ago, carnivore 2.5 years ago. It's a wonderful journey. Susan Underwood, I do paintings, and my good friend Erica Arts is the lion tiger painter. I do the throw the paint, and I have so much fun with painting. I love painting. I love pottery, poetry, music. I love photography. That's it. Crystal Cantu, a few S. Disadvantage of GNR. What is the disadvantage of the GnRH? FUS, I'm not sure what the question is regarding GnRH and what you're using it for, but we use a growth hormone. We use GnRH, agonist, antagonist. John K. Congratulations, Grandpa Kiltz. Grandpa, everybody has methods and teachings just to be valuable, and open the rest is all masquerade. Yes, Jonah Toet. I used to work on cars, and I was a mechanic at home. I was a grease monkey. I love building things. And in in residency, I would work on my car myself in order to get it running. And I love the do it yourself. Get out there and do it. Yes, we are all valuable. All of us, every single human being is valuable. What you have to do is change the mindset. I am God. I am valuable. I am learning, loving, kind, and generous. But there is something about participating in life and people saying, "Hey, you're a rock star. Hey, you're amazing. Here's your." But again, those aren't the things that are the most valuable. Take a breath and just look at the butterflies and the flowers do their work. That's all that's necessary, right? When I was eating the plant-based diet with almost no meat, I realized there was trouble when I'd go a few hours without eating and start shaking. Yes, remember, think about it. Marijuana, cocaine, heroin, nicotine, caffeine, and all the drugs that mean, oh, I need more, I need more, I need more. It's plant-based. And I'm not a protein fan. I'm a fatty meat fan. Eat the fat, be fit. And fat is not the cause of disease. Obesity does not cause disease. And keto doesn't mean you've gone from burning sugar to burning fat. It just means that you have a lower sugar level and your ketones are showing up. You always use fat for energy. I'm sorry. Always, always, always. Long-term use for endometriosis. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, again, maybe 3 to 6 months max, but go carnivore. The antimicrobial protocol is really radical, amazing. If you haven't read the book here by James Henry Salisbury, the relation of alimentation and disease, basically he showed that a meat-based diet healed what's going on in the gut. And I think all of that, if the microbes go out the rectum, anus, the butthole, as my good friend Ken Berry likes to say, it goes right up into the vagina, cervix, uterus, bingo, endometriosis, which is a form of endometritis. You might even try 3 months or a month of antibiotics. You might cure endometriosis with antibiotics and carnivore. Wow, would that be amazing if simply endometriosis was an infection and inflammation? It's just an allergic reaction to the plant protein and microbial inflammation in our body. Wow, that's all it is. All right. My mom works with women who have very little body fat, barely eating meat at all, is always cranky, has an IV cannula in her arm, and is a nutritionist all at the hospital. Eat the fatty meat. That's it. I see it all day long. People eating plant, lean meat. You must eat the fatty meat to be the fittest ever in the universe. And I know you're thinking, Dr. Kiltz, you don't know what the shit you're talking about. But I will tell you, when I went carnivore at 55, almost 15 years ago, I've never felt better. And I typically eat one meal a day, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt is my way. I sometimes eat a cookie, cake, or ice cream in celebration of life because I am not afraid from time to time, but I always eat the fatty stuff, right? Yeah. Alexander, Nikki Douglas, you're a rock star. And the hospitals are feeding our brothers and sisters a plant-based, low animal fat diet. So we want to put the American Society of Helping Heal Everyone, right? The Global Society of Healing Everyone. That's what this is about. Join us to the 501c3, donate. But the most important part is you got to take care of you and eat the fatty meat. That's all you need to eat, the fatty meat. Maureen at Saleh, you're here. I love you. Thank you for shopping with Kiltz in the morning, stopping with Kiltz in the morning. Sandra, awesome. Jackal Morris, hello to you. just add Celtic salt to filtered water instead of mineral water. Yep, absolutely. That's what I do. Listen, I did my 5-day fast. I was down about 7 pounds, and I had my one meal on Friday. I was down up 3 pounds. Now my bet is, I haven't had a bowel movement of any significance in like a week plus. And my sense is, because I either fasted for 5 days and I'm eating only animal products, the 99% goes right into the building blocks of my body. And eating fat suppresses inflammation in the gut, which is the most important thing you want to do, because those microbes want to take you down. What if the bacteria, yeast in your gut, viruses were all deadly for you? That's kind of crazy, right? Awesome. Fresno. Nice. Brenda McIntyre. Good morning to you. Paul R. Anthony. It's all a gift. And as my good friend Paul Anthony says, what if this is heaven? And I say, my friends, look around. This is heaven. And heaven and hell are mindsets. Set the mind to the master mission of it's all a gift in God's way in the day. Redmond salt was tested for heavy metals. Listen, I don't know. Look, I don't measure all the shit. I don't use extra shit, but I do have my bowl of I love my my Malden salt. I love a little Redmond's in there. Listen, there is heavy metals in the soils of the world. We think because you mine it deep underground, there's no heavy metals. It's all there. It's all there. Thank you. That which you worry about comes true. Don Wood, Columbus, Ohio. Elizabeth 254. Liz NT Jet. Kiltz is going to jet school. I have to do my recurrence training. Once a year, I get my recurrence training in my Cirrus and my Mustang jet. Smoking cigarette ruins your mitochondria. Gabriel Jesus. Of course, smoking, chewing, drinking alcohol, sodas, sugars of any significance or frequency damages your mitochondria. So you want to eat the fatty meat to be the master of the universe. Have a good day, a very good day, Monica Hammerstein. The body can heal itself naturally and quickly. The body heals itself quietly and slowly sometimes. So you need to rest to heal. That's what I recommend. Do some resting. Let's see. Skull Bells TV. Awesome. Do I have my Skull Bells? I don't know if I can get it out easily. Let's see if I can do this. Now, number one is faith is always first, whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Hindu, atheist, agnostic, right? Have faith in God. My good friend Colt Milton, love the man, great hero in life, and we're all doing this together. Life is great and grand, and you got to lift the heavy weights of life. And what are you waiting for? You're doing it right. You're doing okay. Don't chastise yourself. The time is right when it's right. That's it. Oh, my tasty air fryer is going to be unpackaged this week. I'm excited about it. I love air frying. Check out the Tasty. It's great. It's got a smart probe, Tasty app, preset program, and healthier cooking. We're starting it slowly. We're going to just kind of tease you a little bit. It's a tease of life. Charlie Luna, good morning from Brazil. Hugo Novosadek, heaven and hell is nowhere but here, right? Now here. It's all a mindset. That's the beauty of the word. Like heaven and hell is wherever you want to be. You carry it around always, right on. Let us pray always that our expression may reflect the inner Christ light. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. It's all a mindset. Whoa, that is it. Heaven and hell is now here, is nowhere. Now, nowhere and now here, Hugo. I love it. Maybe one word, nowhere and now here. wherever you want it to be, everything that works the way it's supposed to be. And you don't have to get into frenzy, my friends. Just say, thank you, God, Lord, creator, for the day. I'm doing my 1 day fast today, nothing to eat today. And I'll have a little something. I'm doing a 2 day fast, kind of 1 day. I'll have a little something tomorrow, just kind of a little work on my mindset and my mission of life. We'll see how it goes. Listen, if I break a fast sooner than I had thought it was going to be, I don't lose my shirt over it. I just enjoy the day. Meant to be. Thank you. Heaven is right here and now. You don't have to go anywhere. Let's see. Sonia, I believe that plant-based diets worsen the effects any heavy metals you ingest and make it harder to deflect. Yes, I agree with you, Sonia. So again, plants are the predators, and they be the prey. It's as simple as that. I have pictures of my my brothers and sisters that have passed before me. My friend Craig Humphrey inspires me every day. He taught me about Buddhism and meditation and prayer, and help realign Kiltz during some hard times of his life, depression, anxiety, maybe a little suicidal thoughts, which I finally learned was secondary to my bad diet. And when I went carnivore, it's like, wow. All I had to do was eat meat and eliminate the plants, and that would be it. But meditation, prayer, visualization is critical, I think, in life for all of us. Plant-based diets make all worse. Right on. What is the ideal thickness for lining for transfer? 7 plus, Anidra, Dr. Anidra Johnson, plus. We are here live. A good day. It's always a good day. Right on. Jesus didn't get off the cross and say, okay, guys, let's fight now. He said, it's okay, my brothers and sisters. I love you. What's your take on women needing a breakfast for better hormones? Done. No, it doesn't make any sense. Like 10,000 years ago, don't forget to have your breakfast, but you didn't kill or bring me anything yet. Makes no sense. I'm sorry. Doesn't make any sense. I think women can fast at any time of their cycle. And basically, listen, we want food because food makes fat. Remember, plants and protein, amino acids, and simple sugars all go to the liver via insulin that converted to fat. Why do you think the liver gets fat? And when you eat fat, nobody's eating fat. My view is there's no such thing as a healthy fat and an unhealthy fat. There's either plant oils, which and there's animal fats. Animal fats are healthy. Plant oils are deadly. Seeds, nuts, fruit oils, they're basically extracted from a plant. I keep it simple. Occam's razor says simple answer is the one. You need something complicated? No, you don't. My pleasure, doctor. And again, I'm so grateful to everyone stopping in for the Hour of Power with Dr. Rob Kiltz, Monday through Friday, live at 5. And we're all doing this together. I cannot do this alone. Or maybe sometimes it feels like I'm all alone. Yesterday, Miss T's down in Florida for the week, and I've been home alone. And I get up and I go do my stuff. I do my walk and weights. I got out to the hot tub, the cold pool. I did my meditation, prayer, my readings. I'm studying my airplane stuff because I go to flight. I go to SimCom in Scottsdale next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They try to take me down in a simulator. And I'm almost 70, and in like a year and a half, I'm like feeling better on carnivore. Where was I going with that? But this is just amazing journey in life, and I'm so grateful for all the ups and downs and all arounds. Let's see, Nadsinvo. Thank you to all for being here. I appreciate you, DJ Oliver. I love you. My brothers and sisters around the globe, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, love, kindness, critical. And the more we all share this together, share with friends and family, then we're creating the expansiveness of healing each other. One, eat like a lion. The lion's way is basically Christ carnivore. Again, it's philosophical. Whether Jesus Christ was true or not doesn't matter. Whether Muhammad, Moses, Abraham, it doesn't matter. These are the stories that we spoke for infinite years to our brethren around the globe on our journeys of creating a more amazing life. Remember, we are human beings, all brothers and sisters. Let's put down the weapons. Let's bring a way of healing. Let's bring kindness and faith and healing to each other. You can't fix yesterday. You can only do something better today. And the dream of tomorrow is always love, kindness, generosity, faith, harmony, and happiness. Simple and easy. A great day to all. 5:59 in the morning. I think I got everything. Did I get your Q's and A's? We got our Stoic in. What did I write down? Authority. Question authority, right? You got a question. Wait, like, doctor, how come a plant-based diet is better than an all-meat diet? Can you show me the studies that prove that an all-meat diet causes cancer? Look at Thomas Seyfried, Otto Warburg, and more. And it is radical. Xavier, good morning. 6 weeks, 4 days in. We are hoping to hear her heart tomorrow. Nice. We got a flicker on little Luca and Pilar's little one. Boop, 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 boop. Flutters, flutter, flutter. And again, we're just like the butterfly effect. And if you haven't read the book, the Diving Bell and the Butterfly, amazing what you can do with your boots on, right? Marvin, Lotus Blossom, thank you. Charlie Luna, the carnivore diet, shrink, can breast, yes. If you look at goitrogenic foods and you realize that the foods that cause thyroid damage cause damage to every single organ system of your body. Why would they just damage your thyroid gland? Does that make any sense? And if you haven't looked at Georgia Ede stuff, another rock star in the universe, simply the brain too. Plants are the predators and you and I be the prey. See, this Occam's razor, this is so simple. Eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, weak and meek. And know that God is within all of us. Have an awesome day, my friends. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love you.